We're told there will be a press conference. Keta is demanding justice for Maya. Justice for Maya had come up because the late Pesenu Jerry was a renowned native of Keta who was beaten by police officers in Keta upon a complaint made to them by tenants of the said landlord, Pesenu Jerry. From a reliable source, we do know that the tenants of the said landlord's Pesenu Jerry wanted to fix an air condition in the premises, and then the landlord declined. Aftermath, an exchange of words erupted and reigned between the tenants and the said landlord. The tenants further reported the issue to the police at Keta, who came to intimidate, maltreat, and started beating the said Pesenu Jerry with electrical cables. He was further probed, arrested, and taken into police custody, detained from 5:30 p.m. And unfortunately, Mr. Pesenu was pronounced dead in the custody of the police at Keta. The native of Keta are calling on the state stakeholders and the Inspector General of Police, the Ghana nation as a whole, to probe investigation into the alleged death of Mr. Pesenu Jerry at the custody of the Ghana Police Service. And we've been joined on the phone line by two gentlemen. Philip Abochi is joining us. Also, Wanda Sechuafia. He is the lead for Justice for Maya. Gentlemen, good morning. Thank you very much for your time. Where's all?
What is on?
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
How far, Johnny?
Novi, Afua. Before.
Hello.
Great. So let me begin with you, Philip. This is quite a worrying situation, if indeed what you narrate is the case indeed. I just read for you something that was sent to me from Keta, and my communication on the ground suggests that that is what happened. But let me hear from you. What exactly happened in this Jerry Pesenu Maya case?
Okay. Good morning to your channel listeners and viewers on the social media. And what happened is on last Wednesday, Jerry Pesenu was in the house when the air conditioner repairer came to the house to fix air conditioning for the tenant. So when they came, when the tenant came to the house, when the air conditioner repairer came to the house, and the tenant, the landlord said, okay, they've not heard anything of fixing air conditioning in the house. But the tenant said that's what he has ordered the air conditioner repairer for. But looking at the issue, as a landlord, whatever the tenant wants to do, the tenant have to consult the landlord before whatever they want to do in the house, they will do. But it become an exchange of words in the house. So the tenant have to order the policeman to come. So the tenant was not able to go there, but rather those who came to fix air conditioning went to the police station, called the police to come to the house. So they all came to the house, team up. So there's a misunderstanding in the house. And they were brutalizing the landlord, which is called Jerry Pesenu, a.k.a. Maya. And we all know Jerry is a good man, very calm guy. And when they were sending Jerry back to the police station, the way they beat him, brutalized him, the moment they reached the police station, Jerry pronounced death. But the police of ours went to the police station to see how best he can also solve the problem. But they told our police that Jerry is absolute, not knowing Jerry dead at that moment, but they don't know what Jerry passed on.
I see.
But,
just for clarity's sake, Philip Abochi is an indigenous of the Keta area, and he's been interested in this matter. Wanda, I bring you into the conversation now. Do we know if the police in the Keta area have taken an interest in this matter following the agitations and the concerns raised by the indigents of the area that one of their own has been beaten, as has been alleged, and died in police custody?
Thank you very much for the opportunity. To be frank with you, the whole community is saddened upon hearing that our friend and our family member have been murdered in a cold blood. Yesterday we met with the family and then with the MCE, and then we all agreed that what happened shouldn't have happened. So we all agree on certain conditions, which is today we have to meet and pour our grievances to the Ghanaian people, talk to them about what exactly happened, what Philip have just narrated. So the community now, if you come to Keta, as now I'm talking to you, the whole community is saddened. Everybody is preparing to come to the ground of the press conference. And we learned that on Thursday, when the thing happened on Wednesday, the regional commander came to meet the family members. After the regional commander came to meet the family members, they walked to the hospital, the morgue, to go and witness or to go and see the dead body. That is when the family was informed. That is when the family followed the police to the mortuary, instead of the police telling the family that Maya is dead or prolonged dead in the police cell. The police took him to the morgue without the knowledge of the family.
And
then when they get
and when did this death happen?
It happened on Wednesday. That's 6.
Wednesday.
Around 5:30.
Okay, so Wednesday of last week was when the death happened. That means that he was arrested the day before on that same Wednesday.
On that same day,
One at a time, gentlemen. Was he arrested on that same day or the day before?
On the same day, on that the same day.
Right. So now you are saying that the police commander has since visited, the regional commander that is, has since visited the family to commiserate with them, and then went to the morgue to see the body. But you insist that the family members were not told that one of their own is deceased and that they had been kept in the morgue.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
So when they reached there, they realized that our friend, Maya, they have beaten him. If you look at his body, there's a lot of wounds on his body. But when the police came, they told the family that he was bathing and he fell down. So that is what caused the death to our brother. But we realized that.
And who was the person saying this?
The police.
Okay.
The police, the divisional commander here. Yes, he said that to the family. So upon reaching there, before they realized that Jerry has so many wounds on his body, on his head, chest, everywhere. So we are asking, as citizens of Keta, as citizens of the nation Ghana, is that how people who we are paying with our taxes, that's supposed to maintain law and order in a society,
right,
are now going to be treating we, the citizens in Keta or Ghana, as if we are thieves, we are criminals, we are murderers in our own community, in our own country, that the IGP let us know that the police is our friend.
Okay. Philip, let me come to you. Does the late Maya have any family in terms of a wife, children, and how are they faring at this point?
Yeah, he has a doctor at Kennedy. But you know, my girlfriend, boyfriend, that's what is the result of that. He doesn't have a wife per se.
And how is this person faring?
I wasn't able to establish any information with her in the Germany, so it's not from us. So
the parents of Maya, are they still alive?
I may say the mother is not alive, but the father is alive.
And what has he been saying? Has he been talking to you?
Yeah, they have not been talking to me, but rather they have been communicating with the family rather.
And I'm asking, how is his father doing?
The father too, but the stepfather was a former divisional commander. So he's not in a good condition. He also sent his people to the community to make more investigation.
I know that I know that there's going to be a press conference this morning. What are you going to talk about?
Thank you very much. The press conference is all about to enlighten the public about our grievances, because there are some rumors going around, so we want to speak to the truth. What happened from the house to the police station and to the hospital? We want to talk about that for the whole community, for the whole Ghana, or the whole world to hear of us. Then we will present this to the media after our press conference, and what we want the police institution or the IGP to do for us is to interdict these two police officers, so that they will start investigating the matter and let the law of the nation work on them. Because if I should kill my brother by now, I would have been in the police custody.
I see.
If those who are supposed to maintain law and order have done something which is called murder, they also have to be interdicted or arrest and imprison us, we the citizens of the nation. So that is all we are calling for. So we want the community to know that whatever we are doing today will be peaceful. We will maintain law and order, so that we will follow the laws of the nation to arrive at justice for our brother.
What is the kind of relationship between you indigents of the Keta area with the police, the local police?
We are, to be frank with you, we are all friends. Let's say that. We are all friends. We meet, we talk over things. When things happen, they collaborate with us. If maybe there's some criminal cases somewhere, they collaborate with us. We get in there, we get the people arrested. We have never fought with them. We have never had any confusion among us as police or to the public for us to speak about that we are in any bad relationship as such.
Philip, the elders and chiefs of the Keta area, and I know that the Volta region is heavily indulged in culture and tradition, have they also spoken up?
My good friend, I can tell you on authority that none of them even spoke about all these things. But recently I spoke to the MP for Keta, and he said that she forwarded the document and everything to him, so that he will raise it to the floor of parliament. So somebody was also asking, why is it he shouldn't come out with any press release about that? But me, I don't know his mind. I don't know what he wants to do now. So the chief is not, they are not able to talk about anything yet.
So the chiefs have not spoken. What about the municipal chief executive, assemblymen? I mean, these are the leaders of the community. Have they also spoken?
Yeah, so they have not spoken, but when we met them yesterday together with the family. A day that I saw the MC, the assembly member, the two assembly members around. So according to them, they said they want to help us so that we'll do the press conference, and then whatever we want to do the next, they're also going to support. That is what we heard from them yesterday.
Beyond the press conference, what else is there? I mean, we have read extensively on social media. We have seen people grieving. We have seen the emotions oozing out. We have seen people actually even threatening confusion and all of that. But beyond all of that, what is there?
Beyond of that, what I mean is that sometimes, my good friend, some areas that there must be injustice that some of us believe in. Because the moment you do something within the children, you have to get a result. But this one has become a law. So you go to the court, and that's what I don't believe in. Me, I believe in injustice than the justice. But anyway, we were thinking that the IGP should step in to interdict those two people who caused murder about our brother, Mayor, person Terry. And then the air conditioner repairer to also be part of them. Those three people should be interdicted by this time. I'm not so happy about this.
No, don't allow emotions to take over. You won't have a conversation.
Yeah, I'm not happy about the whole show. If Philip Abuchi would have done that, Abuchi Philip would have been at cell by this time, before more investigation will be going. But because of the law, those who will use our taxpayer money, and they are scrutinized like this, it's totally bad. So we are calling for the IGP should step in to rectify all the problems.
So if I get you right, you are not happy that no arrests have been made since Maya died?
Yes, please.
I see. Wanda, I come to you now. So 10 o'clock is the time you're going to hold the press conference. Who are we to expect to address the press at 10?
Thank you very much. we are expecting the youth of Keta, Anglo, and Volta region as a whole. We are also expecting the family members. We are also expecting the assembly members of the area. And then the person who is going to address this press conference is appointed by the family yesterday. So he will come and speak on behalf of the youth and on behalf of the family. So we are expecting everybody who loves Maya, who wants justice to be served, to be here this morning at 10 o'clock for us to communicate to the world.
How are you ensuring that there are no reprisal attacks against the police in the region while we try to solve this issue? Because I do understand that the blood of the youth are boiling, but we need to be cautious.
Yes, of course. We have our own task force around. We have put some task force together to maintain peace at where we are coming to do the press conference. So we have spoken with the youth that anybody who is coming here, we met them yesterday and Friday. We told them that anybody who wants to come here should come here in peace, relax everything. Don't come and then bring confusion and then or conflict. We are not here for conflict. We are here to ask peaceful people to speak to the media, for communicate to the media our grievances, so that we follow the laws of the land and justice will be served. For me, I can assure the public that we, the people of Keta, we will not sit down or we will not leave this issue. We will follow the issue to its conclusion so that justice will be served on our brother Maya. We will not leave this issue to the family alone or to the police or whatever. We will follow this issue to a latter conclusion. So we are telling the public that they shouldn't be in a fearful mood that we are coming to do any or will cause any harm to the society, destroy public property or whatever. No, we will not do that. We are law-abiding citizens. I can assure the public that we will control the emotions of the youth and do things peacefully.
I see. Now, quickly, are we going to see a presentation of a petition, Philip, of a sort beyond what the Member of Parliament has asked, that he wants to make a statement on the floor of Parliament? Are we going to see a petition to the IGP, maybe National Security Minister? What's the plan?
Yeah, that is that's what we've outlined for. We'll give the petition to the IGP, the divisional commander here, the MC, if the regional commander must receive one.
Philip Abochi, thank you very much, and Wanda Sechuafia, thank you very much indeed for your time. I pray that the good Lord will grant all of you calm hearts so that cool health will prevail in these difficult times. Thank you.
Thank you very much too.
Great.
God be with you.
Inkekanenyo.
Very good.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh my God, this is exciting, is it not? I mean, the ever is exciting, not the death. Just so you don't get me wrong.
Your ever.
Say again?
I said the ever is not bad. Good job.
I'm learning. Is that them? Is that them?
92.7. When your heart speaks. Urban lifestyle.
Helen, this is painful and also very disturbing. We do know that now our police doesn't speak to us on phone.
That's right.
They either have a press conference or they are writing press releases. So far, they have not written a press release, nor have they had a press conference. But we do know that they have centralized communication. So even the PRO at the Keta district or within the municipality cannot speak to us.
That's right.
Right? So that's how handicapped we have become. Yet the police is supposed to be our friend. But this is not good news.
It's really not good news at all. And of course, that press conference, Johnny, as you mentioned and was confirmed by the two gentlemen, will be happening at 10 a.m. Underscoring the press conference, though, is the need for there to be peace. But again, assurances have been made that all the actors involved come in peace, because in the last few weeks or so, you see the police has come under the spotlight for one issue or another. And I think given the temperature and the climate that we're in, I'm hoping that the police will come out and chronicle some of these issues and really speak to the people, because the perception out there is that whilst the police claim that they are friends, maybe they really are not our friends.
So the narrative that was given by these two gentlemen, and I say this with caution because the narrative that has been widely circulated since last Wednesday when this unfortunate incident happened. So there's Wednesday, 24 hours, Thursday, 48 hours, another 24, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, today is Monday, and the police hasn't breathed a word about it. What that tells me is that the widely circulated narrative, if it continues in this trend or along this trend, will be accepted by everybody as what is the truth. And then you heard Wanda suggest that there's some propaganda going on, twisting of the facts, that they want to set their record straight with the press conference this morning. So now there's pressure, if you ask me, from where I sit, from a PR perspective, piling on the police, so to tell their side of the story. I mean, for whatever it is not a good thing if somebody dies in police custody, especially when they also narrate that at the time when the police commander went to see the body of the deceased, right, together with the family, they saw wounds on the body, whether the wounds were there before he was brought in, or the wounds, came onto his body, was inflicted with those wounds before he was taken to the morgue, and for which reason he died, we don't know. An autopsy will confirm that.
That's right.
But then again, there's also the other angle of him being taken to the morgue without the information or the knowledge of his family. I mean, it's never done, because as soon as somebody is arrested, I'm sure that they put down a phone number, who could bail them,
That's right.
Questions are asked of them. Now we know that all offenses are bailable, so why was he not bailed within that period?
That's right.
And was he given that option of being bailed? All right. If he was not going to be bailed, was he charged? Or the police will say, okay, maybe it's not up to 48 hours, which is why he was not charged. But within that short period, was there any attempt made to reach out to anybody beyond him? And if, for example, I have my home and you are a tenant and you want to install an air conditioner and I say no, by the rules of my house you can't, is that the job of the police, or that's the job of rent control department? It raises the question where the police are now arrogating to themselves powers that they don't have, including debt recovery and all of that. So somebody owes somebody money, it's a pure civil matter. They could go to court,
That's right.
okay, and go and get the person to specifically perform if they took their money to do one or two things for them. But now you find a situation where I owe Helen, I said I don't have money. Next point, Helen goes to bring two policemen, and they are there harassing me to say pay the money, or they arrest me and take me there, and my relatives come to bail me and they say, if you don't pay the money, we won't release you. That's not the job of the police.
No.
It's not. The police is there to ensure law and order, and also to prevent crime or to deal with crime. Now, if I have a home and somebody wants to install an air condition and I say no, and I've not fought the person, I've not beaten the person, I've not attacked the person, I've not maimed the person, I've not abused him in any way, I've not frowned upon any law, how does the police come into that conversation? And how does the police even come into that conversation to the point of beating somebody to death? That is what is being alleged now.
That's right.
So the police, they have a duty to the citizens, and they have to come and explain what's going on. They owe the people that explanation. And you see, if we don't take care, this could build up and build up and build up and blow out.
That's right.
Because they have started. So you could see two level-headed gentlemen who spoke with us, right? Saying, oh, we'll do press conference, we'll write a petition, member of parliament to make a statement on the floor of the house. I mean, these are all civil ideas. But there are also others who may not be as civil as these ones, who will suggest that let's go to the police station for a reprisal attack, because we have seen the person who came to arrest our brother. We have seen our brother's body inflicted with wounds, and we believe that the wounds came from how he was abused at the police station. And now we have seen our brother dead. And we now see the man who arrested our brother, or whoever ordered for our brother to be arrested, and together with the person who arrested our brother, walking free.
Yeah.
As if nothing happened. That is not a good sign.
Insofar as it's no longer a police force, and it is now a police service.
Brilliant.
There are certain stipulations now and certain ways in which the police have to move. I want to ask the Ghana police this morning, why are the officers so angry? I want to know, why are police officers so angry? It's as though they are walking around filled with some unspeakable rage.
Right.
The way in which a police officer will handle you for a traffic offense, you would think that you had just come back from robbing about 24 banks.
Right.
And you have been apprehended. There are times when I've been stopped by a police officer for one traffic offense or the other, and the way in which I've been dealt with,
You
would
shocked.
think I was on my way to go and commit some type of high treason. I've been stopped in the middle of the road with two officers. One banged on the hood of my car, bang, opened my door forcefully and sat inside. What is my charge? You say I've crossed a red light. By all means, you can apprehend
but
me.
Don't sit in my car.
But why? Why is the police so angry? Is it to do with conditions of service?
So for
What
me,
is it?
So me, number one, if you want to arrest me, feel free, arrest me.
Feel free.
Don't sit in my car. My car is not your service vehicle. Go and bring your service vehicle. That silly sense of entitlement that the front seat in my car belongs to you is not. If you are a policeman, you have to have your own vehicle or motorbike or bicycle or whatever it is. Tell me the police station we are going to, and you either drive ahead of me or behind me. Whatever you choose to do, that's your spiritual business.
Right.
And I am going to the police. If at any point I abscond, then you have reason to impound my vehicle, But you have no right to bang my vehicle and to sit in front at the front seat of my vehicle. It's not your right.
I don't understand why the
is
Ghana
not your
police relate with the citizens in the way that they do.
And
I mean, you even sometimes you ask the police officer a question, the way that they'll even respond to you. I mean, what is going on?
I'll tell you something.
What is it?
So there was an accident. Somebody knocked a motor rider and a passenger on a motorbike, right? And he sped off. So we went to, my friend and I, we went there and we blocked him. Thankfully, there was a policeman there. So the policeman came in. Then the policeman said, oh, he has another duty somewhere. So he called the patrol team, right, with his walkie-talkie.
Right.
Or his Gota, Motorola, whatever it is. And then this person comes in. Once the patrol team comes in, they take us and we all drive, we go to the Kanishi police station. We get to the Kanishi police station, and then suddenly the person who was giving this case to handle suddenly starts shouting at everybody. So I asked him,
Hey,
why are you shouting at me?
what is it?
It's your job that I'm trying to help you to do. Why are you shouting
Why
at
was
me?
he shouting though? What was his problem?
So he started shouting, literally like, everybody go out. No. I said, no. We are witnesses to what happened, right? These are the two people who have been hit. If they would need witnesses to appear in court, we are the ones you will call, because we are the ones who went to arrest this person. Apparently, this person is high up in the political, circles, knows somebody, so he was shouting. So I left him and went to find somebody who has his pegs on his shoulder. Because usually some of them who have their ranks on their arm, they behave in a certain manner. So I left him and went to a superior who had the specs on his shoulder. I explained. The superior came and asked him why he was shouting at us. Because we had actually done a yeoman's job. The guy was going to walk free. The people were going to be there in pain, and possibly they could have died.
That's right.
So now he does everything. Then he starts memory. I said, look, you can do all you want to do, but as for this matter, 2 cities will not pass anywhere. You find justice for these people.
That's right.
And I was there till 11 p.m. until they went to the hospital, came back, I'm just saying that the posture, all right? And maybe we should stop letting our police wear the camouflage so they don't think that they have been militarized. You made a fantastic point about the police service, not the police force. It used to be the police force, and then it was changed to police service because they're supposed to be providing service. You've lived in the UK. Do you find policemen on the street, even with their body cam, their sidearm, and handcuffs and everything else? Do you find them wearing boots, tucked in, camouflage, military style, like Marine or US Navy? Or you don't find them.
Please.
Then they have a short sleeve shirt, a nice, well-ironed trouser, and a shoe. But in our case, we present the police as if they are going to war.
I want to know if we are in a state of emergency, because now you have them with some of them with...
You are performing internal security duties, and you are always jacked up as if you are going to fight the devil to bring back Jesus.
Honestly, go on the Gimpa Road. Sometimes I'm thinking, is there some emergency that's been declared that we, the citizens, do not know of?
So the police can have, designate the Gimpa Road because of the way people get attacked and all of that. But I'm saying that on a normal day, I should not see a policeman performing, say, MTTD role at the Nima Junction, properly strapped up with gun, everything, It looks too intimidating and fearful.
Too intimidating.
And people should be able to walk up to the police and give them information, and walk up to the police and have a conversation with them. Elsewhere, if you are lost, you can just walk up to a policeman, ask for direction, and he will direct you.
Here.
We make the whole thing that we are learning from them, the people we are learning from, don't do the insiatra that we are doing. We have learnt and overlearnt, and now it's coming back to hit us. Police are not debt collectors. The matter in the Volta region, Keta, the air-conditioned landlord, if indeed it's what happened, the police had no business in that matter. And whoever okayed for the police to go there, to go and intervene, one, to cause the arrest, two, to beat the person, and for the person to even die, and to take the person to the morgue without the say-so or acceptance or, if you like, knowledge of the family, that person should be dealt with, and the superior as well. If we let this slide, it will become a normal thing. That's how Galamsey started. Somebody dug somewhere, say, oh, wait, they're Kakrebi. Somebody dug. Now we are all digging.
The impunity has become too much. One too many incidents of police intimidation. Whenever I'm on the roads and I see a police, I don't feel comfortable. I just don't feel comfortable. I want to know why the police officers, policemen and women are so angry. Why are you so angry? Before they even approach you, they are filled with rage. The way they talk to you, speak to you, stop you. What is going on?
Let's test the pulse of our listeners. And we will talk about the Galamsey issues in the Western region. Amenfi West, Western Regional Minister seated, the MPP parliamentary candidate inviting people to attack the police and the military if they ever step forward to stop them from doing their mining, whether legitimate or illegitimate. We will go into that matter shortly. But you call us, please, on this matter regarding the death and alleged maltreatment of a citizen of Keta, Maya, that's what it's called. 055-924-2717 and 055-691-0154. Good morning. Oh, sorry about that. Good morning.
Good morning, Johnny. How is life?
God is alive. We're fine.
And this is your brother Jaffe speaking from Westland.
Talk to me.
Yeah, Johnny, you see, these things are becoming unbecoming in Ghana. Today you hear the killing of someone here. Tomorrow you hear different story. And you see all people that have been engaging in this kind of act, they are not being in punishment, or they are not punishing them. So they are doing anything anyhow, and they are causing harm to the nation. Look, Johnny, once this thing continue happening, it can cause war in Ghana. You see, somebody will not allow you to kill the friend or the family member and go free because you haven't been punished.
Right.
And you see this thing, when it's happening, Johnny, something must be done about this, please.
I hear you.
Because, all right.
Thank you, my brother. Good morning. Sorry about that. 055-924-2717 and 055-691-0154. Good morning.
Good morning, Johnny.
Yes, sir. How are you, boss?
I'm good as gold.
Great. Your name and location, please.
My name is Noble. I'm calling from Medina.
Talk to me, sir.
All right. So all you said is right, and what Helen said is also right. I think 2 days ago, this young trotro driver was driving, and there was absolutely nobody in the vehicle except myself. Then along the line, we spotted a police officer. This guy committed no offense. He wanted to pick somebody, but he didn't stop. He moved ahead. Before we realized, the policeman chased the trotro driver with a motorbike and asked him to stop. Johnny, come and see. The police was angry. He realized that it was a young man. He was angry, wanted to beat him up in our presence. And I told him, Master, what you are doing, when we put camera on you, you'll be in trouble. Trying to even remove the firearm. It was a holiday. He was very, and I told him that, hey man, I'm working at the police TV. When I put camera on you, you'll be in trouble. Then he said, oh boss, come. Then you find another trotro for me to go, so that you will deal with the boy. I said, no, I want to see what you want to do with the boy now, because he has committed no offense. It was a holiday. There was nobody in the vehicle. He just wanted to squeeze the boy and take money from him. You see, so the police need to learn.
Right.
They need to learn. They are doing things anyhow too much.
I hear you, sir. Thank you very much. Good morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, sir.
Good morning, Johnny. How are you?
I'm fine. Your name and location, please.
Fantastic. I'm calling from the UK, America.
Great. Talk to me.
Helen, I share your pain. You know, the police, Ghana police is something else, honestly. Like Helen said, the rage and then the anger that is within them, I mean, it's unbearable. Recent times, I was in Ghana, and it was, I mean, I would like to say it was a minor road traffic incident. Anyway, I think I made a U-turn, and where I made a U-turn, there was something that suggests that there shouldn't be a U-turn.
Right, there was no signage. Right.
Next thing I realized, there was a police, a motor next to me, and the gentleman was just banking on it. Yes, the gentleman was just banking on on top of my vehicle for me to stop. I stopped in the traffic, and he was like, I should follow him. Right. I said, no problem. One came and sat into my vehicle, and I made a U-turn. He asked me to make a U-turn where it was not supposed to be a U-turn. And what was my offense? He said I made a U-turn, and also, anyway, all that. Anyway, so I said, listen, what shows that I shouldn't make a U-turn here? And his answer to me was, and what tells you that you can make a U-turn here? I said, listen, when you're driving, we drive with road signs. If there shouldn't be no
U-turn here, there should be something to say. Right.
Telling you there shouldn't be no U-turn.
Okay.
There was something like that, and I made a U-turn. Exactly. And this policeman was so furious. It was, I mean, he just wanted to beat me. Anyway, I was with a lady. The lady went aside with him and talked over things, everything. And eventually, he took 100 Ghana cedis and asked me to go. So if I had committed an offense, why are you not arresting? Why are you
arresting
arresting me?
Okay, thank you.
I mean,
I'm grateful, boss.
Filled with some sort of rage. It's unbelievable.
Thank you, sir. Grateful. Good morning.
Good morning.
Urea. Tete.
Johnny, for me, anytime you present a case, I listened to the last question you asked before, you draw your curtain. And you were saying that this level-headed one has been able, to make a statement that they'll be holding a press conference. But how about those who can't do the same?
Right.
And in their head, silently, they are trying to, plan or plot evil against the police service or the police force as in our experience. If our laws are really working, Johnny, then the police directorate or the police service as a general, they need to be retrained. Why am I saying this? Go to the law court. The police service or the police personnel are riding on Okada, something that has not been constitutionally, and approved that it should happen. Anytime you go to the high court, you see them when they are in a rush to go and perform a duty. You see them jumping on the Okada, something that is illegal. And this is the police service. This is the service that is supposed to make sure that we maintain law and order. So this is what is going to happen, because what they are telling us is not legal. They themselves they are found culprit in it. So where are we heading towards? They are supposed to train us. So I say, who train our truck drivers? If we see all the truck drivers driving the same way, then that is how they were trained.
It's a shame.
So the police service or the police force, they are also doing likewise. One person trains them and they are all behaving as such. You can't talk to them always in the dark as if whether they are well. You can't tell. They are supposed to be our friend. You should be able to walk to them, speak to them, so that if they are even gathering information, it will be easier for them to do. But they even make it very difficult for you to approach them, let alone question them or seek for assistance from them. Yes, we pay them.
I hear you, Uriah. Thank you very much. Good morning.
Good morning, Johnny.
Yes, sir, boss.
Johnny, I want you to give me some small education this morning.
Tell us your name and location, please. I beg you.
My name is Elon from Pokwasi.
Okay, Elon, talk to me.
First of all, Johnny, please just tell me. I don't know if the public will need this education this morning. Is it right for this police assistant or community police boys to also impound?
No.
Recycle.
No, don't start. Don't go there. They don't have. They are supposed to be working under the direction of the police. And even the police, it is an inspector who can make those calls.
But you see, when you come to
baby police cannot do that.
But when it comes to Pukwasi, particularly Pukwasi over here, you see these community guys, they take motorbike, they are patrolling, arresting other motorbikes, tricycle, abuboya, the Praga people, asking them, where's your license, where's your insurance? They too impound these things and then take money.
Right. I see.
And then a lot of the times too, when maybe you refuse, they will seize your bike or tricycle to the police station, and then they will say, go and see officer. The officer today, I don't know whatever is going on. They will charge you 200 cedis, 100 cedis. And every day is going on over here.
I will follow up on this matter. Thank you very much.
See, even if you come right now, you will see them.
Okay. I hear you. I'll follow up on this matter. I'm grateful. Good morning.
Good morning, Johnny. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you too, sir?
I'm so pleased with the job you are doing for Mother Ghana.
We thank God.
God bless you.
Bless you too, sir.
About the police.
Your name and location, please.
I'm Hobson calling from Tantra Hill.
Okay, my brother. Talk to me, sir.
Yes, about the police.
Yes,
in
sir.
fact, it is the small boys on the street behaving like that. When you go to the police CID, they are very, when you go to the police station, the CIDs are very friendly. How are they? I can testify to that. The CIDs at the police stations are very, very friendly. It is only the guys in the uniform. Some of them too are quite friendly, but I think one or two are really destroying them. So it's a good initiative you've carried out, and I hope their leaders are listening so that those recalcitrant ones can be dealt with. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. And that buttresses the point I made, that when the other rank was talking to me anyhow, I just went to the superior, and the superior said, but you cannot be stressing the man for helping you to do your work. Why are you stressing him? Good morning.
Good morning, Johnny. This is your brother Japheth again.
Justice, how are you?
Yeah, great. I want to talk briefly about the police. The only thing that I think about now is that the police, they are no more rendering any service to the nation.
Why do you say
tax
that?
collectors, if I may not lie. Because, Johnny, if you look at how police used to deal with the citizens, it seems like we are criminals. And this must stop in many one way or the other, because nowadays we are no more having police, but we are having party boys who knows nothing about the service. They are not ready to serve the nation, but they are ready to serve their pocket. So I think when this action, or they are into this action, something legally must be done to them that the action that they are taking is wrong, and they must stop from that. And if one or two persons have been served as deterrent, I think this would stop. Thank you. Have a good morning,
Thank you
Johnny.
very much, my brother. Good morning.
Good morning, Johnny.
Yes, sir.
Yes, my name is Kojo. I'm calling from Peace Town.
Kojo, talk to me, bro.
Yeah, Johnny.
Yes, boss.
The thing is that this is economical. That what is really happening, it is the state of the economy. You understand? The boys are hungry. You understand? The person you're working with, she asked a question.
Right,
is it that they are angry, or what is really happening? See, they are not okay, Johnny. The boys are hungry. They want something to eat. That is why they are doing what they are doing.
Wow.
You understand? So that is a big ball game. It doesn't stop, or it doesn't start from where it's starting. These people are furious. You've not done a policeman anything, and he wants to beat you, like literally.
Yeah,
he wants to really beat you.
Yeah.
You understand? And that is how come I be a citizen who I'm supposed to even try to help you do your work. You rather want to do something wrong to me. Why? I've not done anything to you. You understand? And I want to ask Johnny, when you go to the police station to make a report, okay?
Right.
And then maybe they give you officers to go and then arrest somebody. Do you have to pay to the officers for like service going with you to arrest the person?
No, you are not supposed to pay anything.
Johnny, I did something like that, and then they were they are telling me we can cry. You understand? They wanted to charge money. I was like, hey, it is unhealthy. So I had no option. I have to just give them. And if this is what is happening, if you have a problem and you go to the police, how would you even arrest somebody? So if you don't have money, you can't make an arrest.
You can't. It's sad.
Johnny, so you understand what is going on. These are the problems. These are the problems we are facing. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you, bro. Good morning.
Good morning, Johnny.
Yes, sir.
It's Opia. I'm back.
Senior, how are you?
Oh, great.
Senior Opia.
Anyway, yes. What is this is that, once I had a friend, a British lawyer or a judge, he told me if you want to see the quality of justice in the country, just observe the services of our security services. And that's exactly what you've just said about the police. It didn't start today. When I was young, my grandmother always tells me about the James police. You say, Master say, make a bring you.
That's right.
You see, the sort of, how would I say it, training they give to the police, that colonial training is still going on. Just as Helen said, it's a service. It's not a force. I mean, why should Helen feel uncomfortable when you see a police service person? You see, this is just indicating how deteriorating this country that we call Ghana is becoming. And it seems nobody is paying attention or envisaging how it is. Johnny, I can tell you that this country is beyond deteriorating. And we are just trying to massage it with journalism. And it will not work. Because each day and each time, it is. I have some fear about this year's election. Yes, and there's too much political journalism in this country. Instead of socio-economic journalism. Journalists are not coming with solutions how a vulnerable person could solve his, socio-economic problems. So that's why I don't want to call much on the show.
I hear you.
Because it's too much political.
I hear you, sir. Thank you very much. We're grateful. Good morning. Final caller. How are you?
Good morning, Johnny.
Rahim, talk to me.
Johnny, what happened at Keta is barbaric and is against the rights of the dead person.
Right.
Seriously, I think this matter should be taken serious because this was a similar thing happened at Kumasi some time ago at Sokoremampo, and your reporter Ibrahim Abubakar reported a similar thing. And up to now, we don't know where the case is and how far they've gone with the case. So please, this case, I believe and hope that you trace this case. You go through the length and then the breadth of this case, and then come out with a concrete findings, and then we'll find a sound resolution to it.
I hear you, sir.
And Johnny, just last week Thursday, Committee 18 police station. I don't know whether you've used the road from Syntax Road 18 Junction, the road linking to the motorway. The police station is just there.
Right.
My brother lives at Santo, and he works at this Estate Junction, Sakumono. He was coming from the house with a motorbike.
Right.
He got around the 18 police station, and then the police that they were doing operation that day. Then they were arresting all those who were using motorbikes. And Johnny, seriously, after arresting them, they had a fixed price for everyone to pay, 200 Ghana cedis. Everybody paid 200 Ghana, whether you have it or not. If you don't have it, then you have to leave the motorbike and go and find the money and come back and pay and take your motor. And I was surprised that something like this is going on in modern Ghana. If the person violates the law, what are you supposed to do? You process the person to court. So now the 200 Ghana that they are taking, Johnny, where is the money going to?
Question for the gods. Rahim, thank you very much indeed. We're grateful that you could speak with us.
Bye.